Hello, welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are gonna be continuing the Let's Play for Reverse 1999. So then, last time we finished off the main event portion for Route 77 and that was definitely a spooky, freaky and supernatural story. I really like the story. I think it was indicator enough last episode as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed this story because it really hit all the points that I love about, just media in general. All the spooky stuff, all the supernatural stuff. Literally the only thing that was missing was some sci-fi nonsense and I would have been completely sold. But yeah, what a story it was. All the freakiness, all the tragediness, and then in the middle of everything, Tuesday, and her being a mom to a supernatural entity that is also a hotel, or motel rather. Oof. Good lord. I did see a couple of people and bring it up in the comment section of the previous episode, and I'm surprised that that never crossed my mind considering what we have as playable or even as non-playable characters in this game, but I did see a couple of you bring up that when's the motel gonna be playable? Holy hell, that would be something. I wonder how they would deal with that. Would it take the shape of something? Would it still be just a motel? I don't know. Or would there just be like a baby floating around? I honestly don't know. But that's an idea for a storyboard or a character design. maybe it can take the shape of something that it already absorbed. Who knows? But yeah, overall, Route 77 has been a very interesting story. A lot of stuff was set up for what I'm presuming is gonna be now continuing in Chapter 8 when I get to that, but first we have some character stories to do, and speaking of our dear maid here, Tuesday's gonna be our first candidate today, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this character story is gonna entail. And good lord, I don't know how long the story is gonna be, but I'll have to do a Tuesday impression for a while. This is gonna be this is gonna be an experience. Oh mama. But yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what Tuesday's story is gonna be. And speaking of that, in the previous episode I saw in the comments, I saw one of you brought up that it would be a good idea to maybe both read Barbara's story from her character that comes with her character, right? And also to maybe before reading Tuesday's story here in Route 77, to read her character story on her character, that is, on her playable character first, just to get a better idea of what this story is gonna be about once I start reading it. Now, I think I responded to that comment as well. I don't have neither Barbara nor Tuesday in game. But I do want to also first go through the story, and then when we're done, I can probably find it on the wiki later, but I will look up the story for Tuesday then, and I guess for Barbara from their characters. I'm gonna skip on listening to the voice lines because I can't do it in game. But I'm definitely curious about what her story explains about her specifically. About Barbara, I'm definitely interested to see more about considering her origin as a essentially as a genetic experiment between Arcanists and, well, that was done between genetic material of an Arcanist and a human. So I'm definitely curious about what her character stories might actually show about her. But I'll do both of those things at the end of today's episode because I do want to start first with the regular thing and see just undiluted essentially what this character story is gonna be about. But speaking of the comments of the previous episode, Lolol's W2N said, "The mirror is probably one of the saddest scenes in Reverse 1999. From what we can piece together, Kayla, or her soul, was ripped away and trapped in the mirror by Manus, most likely without them knowing that the motel is alive, and she tried to communicate with the outside to get helped, which sent Stefan into a spiral, and once she saw Argus she thought that she could get out of her prison and instead Argus was, for once, too fast and came to the wrong conclusion and shot her. presumably killing her given the fluids. There is a chance that she is still alive if she somehow became a part of the self-repairing thing that is the motel, but that would also mean that she is no longer an entity herself. A person getting a soul removed and trapped while still being conscious of her surroundings is probably one of the saddest things I can imagine. She can still remember and see around her, but she can barely interact, and the only thing she can do is see her body walk away from her, presumably to do some heinous stuff. And the one moment she gets, hope she gets killed by the person closest to her. Tragedy is an understatement. Yeah, that whole mirror scene was definitely heavy. It's pretty much shown as well at the end of at the end of the story. It probably more than likely was actually Kayla's soul in that mirror. Now, like you said, if it's fused together with the hotel, she's probably alive. The bleeding might have just been, well, the fluid seeping out of the mirror might have just been the hotel getting injured itself. But I don't know. It's quite spooky. It's quite a spooky and sad thing that it happened that way, and for once, yeah, I agree with the whole thing of Argus being a bit too quick on the trigger finger, but it just shows as well, and fits as well with her character, because anything that Argus was like investigating and inspecting, she did methodically, because all of those things had nothing to do with her really. So she sees it as just a job. But the Kayla thing is very personal to her, and it just shows how quickly it made her jump to the conclusion of, or denying the possibility that it could be Kayla that is speaking to her at that moment. So yeah, very tragic, but very much fits, I would say, very much fits in with Argus, how she is as a character portrayed. At least from what I've seen so far in the main portion of the story. Who knows what's gonna be in the character story for her as well. We'll see about that next time. I also, just to piggyback back as well from this comment, I did see another comment that brought up that it wasn't really confirmed or something like that that was Kayla in the mirror. But to that, all I can say is, and all I can say to that is, I personally think it was, because Tuesday had no reason to lie. Like, I went back through the scene where Tuesday pretty much reveals and talks about the whole thing, well, loosely talks about the whole thing of a young girl being trapped into the mirror by the Manos people, and she said it without being asked about it. She just said it, and Tuesday does not hit me like a character who is gonna lie. She hits me like a character who is gonna withhold information, but not reveal everything when asked about it, but will talk about it when asked, as shown pretty much in everything that she was doing. Every time she got specifically asked about the thing, she never lied about the whole thing. She just said it outright as it is. Oh yeah, that's the truth. That's how it is. She never had the reason to lie. And in the scene at the end of the story, she literally went through the whole thing of when she was being asked about the Manos and why she didn't do anything about the Manos being in a hotel and doing their experiments. She literally just said that her whole thing is fear, and she enjoyed what was happening there to a degree, but that it was really tragic what happened to the young girl that was trapped in a mirror. And to that question then, I think there was a question then as well on top of the mirror why she didn't do anything, but she just said that for her it was because the mirror just instilled fear in people, so she didn't do anything about it. For her, that tragedy was what fuels her kink, I guess. But yeah, anyway, the mirror is definitely the most tragic part about this whole story, and damn, I don't know if we're gonna hop back to the whole thing in Argus' story and see more about the mirror thing or Kayla, but yeah, very interesting. But also coming back to your comment, Lolols, the one thing that isn't really clear to me about this story, and either you or someone else in the comments can clarify this to me, the whole the whole that woman pretending to be Kayla and looking like Kayla, is that her actual body? Was that anywhere like on inside content revealed that is not part of the stories? If it was revealed in kind of like a side content that is indeed her physical body, you guys can tell me that in the comments. I'll be happy to hear about that, because if it's in some side content that I need to dig around for to find that, then I will really appreciate that, because that is there's another tragedy on top of everything then. Good lord. But yeah, anyway, Lolos, thank you very much for that comment. Alright then, so let's see what this is gonna be about. Bedtime story, huh? Nice, good old setup. Let's see... anything here in the background? Nothing, just a motel, a couple of cars left here and there. A nice little green eye here and there. Cool. Cool. Let's go with this. Welcome. Oh no. Well, time for me to be the Freaky Tuesday. Countryside, Texas, huh? Okay, who's this? Thank you so much. I've been trying, but no one was willing to give me a ride. I met another lady just now, but she seemed to be in a hurry. Or maybe she was just wary of taking a stranger. Either way, it's understandable. She called me Miss Oh, it's Barbara. I didn't even realize. I thought it was a head. The way that the silhouette was. Oh wait, this is then I met another lady just now, but she seemed to be in a hurry. Oh, was there her meeting? Okay. Is this gonna take place alongside the main story then? Or it's gonna be half and half? Alright, if this is Barbara. She called me Miss Sheep, but even a sheep could be dangerous on a long, desolate road like this. The little sheep follows close behind her companion, like a cloud skirting along the ground.
Miss Tuesday. That's your name, right?
Oh boy.
I think.
Are you familiar with the area? I have a question about this path we're walking. Tuesday slows down to come side by side with Barbara.
Yes.
I surely am, Missy. It's a shortcut to the motel. Most prefer to follow the highway. I don't blame them for sticking to the main road. The rumors around Route 77 couldn't be more terrifying. Eerie sounds, sudden fog. Who knows what could happen on a muddy trail like this?
I remember.
Oh, that strange sound. I heard it on my way here. That's what scared off my driver. That explains why a child like you was standing by the road all alone. How cruel-hearted your driver is. It's dangerous out here. Even a local like me wouldn't wander the roads alone at night. The baby in her arms pushes against its swaddle. She quickly tucks it back in. Tuesday's cheeks flush red, perhaps from the effort of carrying the child in the Texas heat. No, not from that. Oh, miss. I'd be more than happy to hold the baby for a while, if you trust me to, that is.
Sweetheart.
Oh, don't you worry, dear. Little one just fell asleep. It'll make a fuss if we accidentally wake it up. And shouldn't you be worried about whether you can trust me? God, already blushing. Sorry? There you are on a deserted road, and up comes a friendly stranger who offers a place for you to stay the night. I claim to be a motel maid who just happened to be passing by, but why would a maid have a baby in her arms? You've come all this way with me, Missy, and now you're worried if I can trust you.
Have you heard this baby in my arms make a single sound? I could be cradling a butcher's knife, a monster, or the skull of that terrified driver, his eyes still wide with fear.
Okay, the music is a bit bit louder than she is, almost. And I have the music pretty low down in the settings. Tuesday draws nearer, looking Barbara in the eye. The little sheep dares not look away. Her nose gives an involuntarily twitch of fear. Oh, look! She raises her arm and sweeps Barbara's shoulder. Uh-oh. Oopsie daisy. A gunshot echoes and a flock of birds takes wing. Barbara's heart is pounding. There's dirt on your clothes. Oh, and there's such nice clothes too. I'll clean them up for you when we get to the motel. She shakes her head apologetically. Thank you.
Regretfully.
I should be thanking you, dear. So many of my guests are running from the law or smuggling something. You're like a rose among thorns. I was just making a little joke, is all. I didn't mean to scare you. Sure. The one who revels in fear of others. In fact, I went to the roadside to wait for a customer, but I never came. And my baby's been fussy lately. Won't sleep unless I hold him in my arms. So I took it along with me. Anyway, we're almost there. Do be careful outside alone in the future, won't you?
This way, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Entrance Tuesday's motel. So we're gonna see how this whole thing played out in the background then. So far the story is not jumping back and forth between like past and present or future or something. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm glad you like it. I put a lot of effort into running this place. Her face is pale with fatigue, but she still manages a grin. You seen that sign? Uh-huh. Barbara narrows her eyes and she tries to read it.
Tuesday's motel?
Yes.
My mama used to run it. I took over after she fell sick. The random thought just entered my mind. Considering how she is, do I even want to know how her mother was as a person? What did you say earlier? Tuesday pushes the door open and she speaks. Do I even want to know how her mother was? Honestly, I would not be surprised if her mom was completely normal. Just a normal motel owner, normal wife, normal woman. Completely nothing abnormal around her. Meanwhile, Tuesday. Are there any requirements for your room? I'm sure I can find one to suit your needs. Well, a quiet room with a little sunshine and a table for me to write at would be more than enough. I've got just the room for you. Could you wait here a moment? I just need to set down the baby and go check on the room. Then I'll come back. Then I'll come check you in. Then I'll come check you in, alright?
It's okay.
Sure. I'll just take a look around here, if that's okay. Of course. Make yourself comfortable. Tuesday strides away with swift, soft steps. Barbara, now alone, unclips her notebook from her chest. Oh, wait, is she just literally noting everything down with ba 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 ba? The notebook is in the shape of a heart, with a scarlet cover and white paper inside. It's a unique and delicate design. No, not this page. Not here either.
I remember.
Bonnet definitely told me about her parents and their restaurant. It should be around... When was it we talked about that? The last time I saw her? Maybe near the back? But I haven't written much. Much here. Hi, hello? Who's this now? Oh, I recognize the silhouette. Kayla. Or not Kayla? Oh, hello. Barbara jumps at this sudden greeting, her heartbeat quickening. She nervously clips her notebook back onto her chest and takes a deep, calming breath. It's not Kayla. Whoa. This isn't the first time she's received a reaction like this. In fact, this one is rather tame. There's no need to be scared. I'm not an illusion or some kind of monster. It usually takes people a moment or two to get used to the way I look.
Wow.
Oh my, you must be one of those Arcanists. And not just any old one either. The most special kind. If only the sheep on my farm could talk and walk like you. Walk like you? Really? You just check in today. Anything I can help you with?
Oh,
But I've got some jobs to do first. I'll catch up with you later, alright? Oh, I'm Kayla, by the way. Alright. You can call me Barbara. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Barbara. She can be a very well-behaved person when she needs to be someone else, huh? With a basket on her arm, Kayla walks briskly out of the motel. This place must be nice to have such energetic guests. Sure. We always provide the best service, despite the limited conditions. Barbara doesn't jump this time. She's becoming used to the sudden appearance of new figures. Thank you very much, Miss Tuesday. You walk really quietly.
Oh,
All part of the service I provide. You wouldn't want me stomping around the halls at night now, would you? Anyway, your room's ready. Please follow me. You must be tired coming in so late. Why don't you drop off your bags and take a rest? You can check in later. I trust you won't jump out of the window to avoid paying me, right? She must have had a lot of people like that. I mean, considering the ambience of this place. Actually, based on my past interviews, it's more common for a guest to kill the owner, take everything of value from the place, and leave behind a messy, empty building.
I think.
Then the ghost of the owner haunts the motel, waiting for future guests to check in so they can tear them apart. At least that's how the stories go. Oh no, she likes that story.
well, now aren't you a hoot? Talking of ghost stories in such a serious manner.
Oh boy. Oh, don't fuel her. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. Don't worry about that. Barbara, don't worry about that one. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. I was just retelling the stories I'd recorded. That's the job of an editor, you see. Don't you worry, Missy. I love these kinds of stories. Oh boy. What would life be without a few ghost stories to keep things interesting? Your room is just at the end of the hallway. We provide one free meal of a sandwich and hot milk per day.
This is the room.
The door is unlocked. Go ahead and open it. Barbara steps forward and reaches for the door handle. It's a door like any other. It's painted a simple color and a little worn and rotting at the edges. Tuesday suddenly leans forward, staring at the wall between Barbara's door and the previous one.
What's going on?
Oh. Oh, it's getting freaky.
What is that, Bonnet?
Uh-huh. She turns to Tuesday, not realizing in her panic that she has blurred out the name Bonnet. How did they not notice it before? Right there before Tuesday stands a crimson door. Barbara moves closer to Tuesday, reaching to pull her away from it.
Stay away from that door. Whatever's behind it doesn't seem friendly. Quick!
Holy shit. The door creaks open. Tuesday puts her hand on Barbara's back. Barbara can't tell if she's trying to support her or push her in.
Child B.
What?
And she's in. Interesting. Interesting. Feels like she tried to maybe pull her away. Like it wasn't her intention to get Barbara into the door, but then she complied with it either way? Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely curious. Velvet Heart. Red Room, Tuesday's Motel. Okay, yeah, that was definitely her being dumped into the room right now.
Did I trip?
Not bleeding. Miss Tuesday? Good, she's still breathing. Oh, they both got pulled in. Oh. Was it maybe the whole hotel misbehaving? Was that one of those misbehavior moments? I mean, at the end of the main story, she pretty much has Argus instill discipline into the child by literally shooting shooting the door to pacify it. Doctors do say that people can faint from sudden shock. She cautiously checks Tuesday's condition, then stands up to look around the room. Fabric clings to the walls and ceiling and envelops the furniture like skin. The entire room is a rich, flashy red. All except a small white crib in the center. It sits there like a bone jutting out from bloody flesh.
I think...
Is someone hiding in here? She clenches the Walkman in her hand. The feeling of its edges digging into her palm helps her calm down. No, not yet. If my Walkman runs out of batteries now, I'll be in real trouble. Is there anything... The rumbling sound seems to have been completely absorbed by the room. Now all she can hear is the nervous breathing and the heartbeat in her chest. Barbara squats down, attempting to find something useful. Just as she's about to give up, a tickle on her shoulder draws her attention. It's a spider. It crawls out from under her sleeve and comes to stop on her palm.
Oh?
Oh, hello, little guy. I didn't know I'd find you here too. This makes things much easier. Could you do me a favor and have a look over there? Move lightly, okay? We don't want to get spotted. She holds her breath as she waits for the spider to reach the crib. It climbs up the crib and disappears into the fabric. Oh, seems our Missy has a little secret. Barbara is so focused on the spider that she doesn't notice that Tuesday has opened her eyes. The classic story of the ghost mother should be horrifying enough. Could it be that... The spider hangs down at the edge of the crib, swinging from its web. Neither one notices that Tuesday has closed her eyes again.
Fine.
I guess. I see. Guess this place is safe for now. Okay, so Tuesday is basically in here to observe Barbara for a brief moment, I guess. The spider crawls into the corner of the room. Barbara makes to follow it.
Oh?
You're right. Do you know that...
Mama, please.
Mama, did you know that this motel used to be a restaurant? Barbara sits down next to Tuesday and gently tucks her hair behind her ear. Tuesday murmurs, seemingly sound asleep. Her face looks almost serene, even in the eerie scarlet room.
Not so fast. Not so fast. You'll get dirt on your clothes.
Oh, hi. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, Barbara, what are you doing here? Hold on. What did Tuesday say earlier about... No, where was it? Where was she speaking about something? The classic story of a ghost mother should be horrifying enough. Right. Okay, so she's basically playing into this this thing right now. We're in a hurry. A little dirt is the least of our worries. As soon as this interview is over, we need to follow the wind to a safe place. I wish Utu would find a stable shelter so we didn't have to change locations all the time. I always hear people moaning about losing precious documents during the move. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I picked up on this notion at all at any given point. That Utu would find a stable shelter? Is their headquarters moving all the time? Oh, that's Bonnet. Okay. Alright. Why the same flower as Tuesday, though? Is it because Tuesday is impersonating her right now or something like that, or... Oh, or no... Or not. Was Bonnet maybe the mom of Tuesday? And Barbara just knows her? Barbara is old, from what I already picked up, and I think one of you guys also said that Barbara is way older than she appears. But I don't think anybody specified how old specifically. Okay. At least they didn't lose themselves. I was hoping to take you to my parents' restaurant, since it's so rare that we're here in Texas, but since we're in a rush, we can go next time. Although, will there be a next time? What's wrong? It's nothing special, just a regular family restaurant. Don't tell me you've got caught up in those fancy places the Utu folks always go to. Oh, or if this is taking place in the far-off past, maybe Utu back then was moving around a lot? You know I'm not. Barbara tilts her head and she tries to capture every detail in the wind.
I think...
I'll take another half day for the wind's trajectory to become clear. It'll take. Is that enough time for us to have a meal? It's still a little rushed. I'll make sure we have enough time to enjoy a dinner together next time. Okay. So Barbara knew her mom.
I've lost you to a place where the wind can't go.
Lost you to a place where the wind can't go.
Until today.
Huh. Okay, Tuesday's still sleeping. Or pretending to sleep. Research has shown that the companionship of animals with soft fur and a mild temper can help soothe emotions. The current situation further proves the statement. In the company of the little lamb, Tuesday's breathing gradually slows down.
Are you reliving lost memories in your dreams? Or is it just a coincidence? Are you still... you?
Huh. Are you still you? She reaches out to Tuesday. Okay, what's happening? Sheep are often considered the symbol of good sleep. They can lull people to slumber and bring them good dreams. But Barbara can do more than just this. 1, 2, 3. Like sheep jumping over a fence, she can leap into a person's dreams. Ah, that's neat. She and her sheep mother used to frolic together in each other's dreams. You see, this power runs in her blood. She used this power to learn more about her human mother and won herself a job as an Utu editor. And now she's using it to find her long-lost friend. Oh, fascinating. Oh, minigame time. Explore the dream. Anything I need to know here, or is it just walk around the place? I did it! I'm in Tuesday's dream! The key to her dream must be up ahead. I better go take a look. Okay. Oh, she's moving forward. Even in her dreams, she seems to follow the biological instinct to flee. I have to think of a way to catch up to her. Oh, if I... I was thinking like, if I go... Oh, wait, hold on. No, she doesn't go back. I mean, she went through the door, so just follow, I guess. Okay, very interesting. So, lure her into a trap? This won't do it all. I need to look around for something that can help with this. The door is shut tightly and can't be budged. Okay. There we go. Okay, what am I looking at? Absolutely distorted hallway. Still in a motel? This place must mean a lot to her. But... Well, there she is, unconscious. She stops at the figure before her. It takes a few seconds for her to recognize its face.
It's Tuesday. She's slumped on the floor, cold and breathless. Her life has been taken by an inexplicable being. A typical horror story scene.
Yeah.
I think.
Judging from the direction she's facing, she was trying to leave the room to get help. Clearly, she failed. Every door in the hallway is tightly shut, and they all look exactly the same. There is no sign of the crimson velvet door. Okay. Head to the restroom. Sure. Chase down Tuesday again. Okay, this is still going. Oh, there are two of them. Okay, that's one of them. That one was fake. Just need to catch one more. Well, that one was easy. Didn't even flinch. Oh.
This is the washroom. There are ghosts in the mirrors and weeping shadows lurking in the corners. When you turn on the tap, blood pours out.
A classic crime scene. The washroom is the most common place for motel victims to be killed. Maybe she came here to fix her uniform? Or she was checking on a guest's complaint? Either way, it didn't end well. She carefully steps over the body on the ground and returns to the hallway. Time to go to the motel entrance. Horror stories always start the moment you step into the place. On her way down the stairs, she hears the sound of a door closing. It's quiet, but her ears are sensitive. She makes her way to the source of the sound. The red door. Well, that was loud. And someone scattering away. Look for the recently closed door. I'm guessing it's a glowy bit there. If I find that closed door, maybe I'll discover something. What happens if I click on this one? Nothing closed. Okay. Alright. This is the door.
Hello? Anyone in there?
No answer. She peers through the keyhole. Empty. There doesn't seem to be any place that someone could hide either. Unless they're just out of her sight, pressed low against the door. Nothing but a thin piece of wood between them. She changes her angle, getting on tiptoes to try and get... Oh. This is moving on its own. Something spooky is about to happen. Oh yeah, there she is. Nothing but a thin piece of... where was it? She's getting on her angle, getting on tiptoes to try and gain a better view of the room. There's one in here too. She stumbles backward, and her eyes fall upon the shadowy stairwell to her right. The steps disappear into total darkness. Barbara shudders. Will Tuesday be waiting in the shadows or at the front desk? What's hiding in the silent darkness? It's just a dream. Let's hope. Definitely it's just a dream. Definitely it's just a dream infused by Tuesday. Oh, motel front desk. Chase down Tuesday. Okay, 2 of them again. Let's see. Well, this is perfect. I didn't even intend for this. But this is perfect. Eeny, miny, mo. Boop. One left. I didn't even intend for this.
I've never known anyone to dream so calmly about their own death. No one knows what happens after we die. People are as terrified of death
as they're intrigued by it. Once again, she is greeted with Tuesday's cold and lifeless body. How many times have they met this way? She can't remember. Barbara steps closer and closer to the body, as if allured by it. Is that singing? But before she can reach out to touch her, she is interrupted. Oh boy. Time for the spooks. Oh, never mind, that's it. Okay, that was interesting. That was an interesting way to tie the minigame to to storytelling. Alright, lullaby. Let's see the next part.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
Beautiful, but also spooky.
When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
Oh, you're awake, my sweet child. I'm terribly sorry about all this. Are you alright? I'm okay. She struggles to sit up from Tuesday's lap, realizing her headphones are no longer in her ears. She hastily puts them back in. Only when the familiar country music plays does the itch in her throat begin to soothe. When did you wake up? What happened to this in this room?
Do you know a girl named Bonnet?
My. You're like a little question machine up and running again. Bonnet. A very sweet name, but it doesn't ring a bell. As for the room, what could happen in such a safe and quiet place? You can go ahead and rest here until you're fully recovered. Although I must... For a second I thought she's gonna actually talk. Although I must apologize, there's no desk here. After all, we're just a small motel in the country. Our facilities are rather limited. And I need to apologize for the calming accusation. What you're doing to me now is called false imprisonment. Ouch. I took good care of you when you passed out and made sure you had sweet dreams. How could you accuse me of something like that? Tuesday lowers her head to fix the hem of her skirt. It seems to be a habitual action. That was a nightmare, not a dream. Oh, the tears! I noticed it for a split second because I focused on the text. Those were tears. All the more reason to get some proper rest, don't you think? In fact, I envy children like you. I never dream, you see. But wasn't that your dream? Tuesday doesn't answer her muttered words. Well, I enjoyed our little chat, but I've got work to do. I should get back to the highway to greet that guest. And I'd better buy some groceries while I'm out too. Got to make sure I have enough food for your meal later, don't I, little one? Please wait, I have one last question. She points at the crib in the center of the room. This room doesn't seem like a nursery at all. The crib's empty, and you're not carrying that baby in your arms right now, so...
So that really isn't a baby in your arms. What is it then? A corpse? Or a ghost?
Or the building you're in? When I first arrived, someone mentioned a disappearance here.
I think...
There are too many weird things happening here. Your baby, missing guests, bizarre rooms. She wants to ask what's next.
You're a sharp one. I like you. Most people are afraid to even ask, you see.
Her cheeks flush again. Somehow, it doesn't bring any sense of vigor or health to her face. Instead, it adds a fragile tone to her pale skin. She looks like a silver table knife that could bend at any time.
Oh, you've broken my heart. But...
I'll answer your question. You can't just punish your children every time they make a mistake. Because one day they'll get used to it and it won't frighten them anymore. I mean, yeah, like with any fright in your life, the more you get exposed to it, the less it's gonna impact you, or mostly anything in life. The truth is, the baby in the swaddling cloth is my youngest and most beloved child. It doesn't want to see you. It gets jealous, you see. That's why it's best to separate you two. As she says this, she makes her way to the door and closes with a gentle click. I suppose that answer will have to do. Oh, the tears. Well, interviews rarely go as planned now, do they? She checks around the room, trying to find her spider friend. She squints as she tries to spot the little thing. The good news is she has plenty of time to search. The bad news is her friend seems to be gone. Alright, why don't I review the information I have so far? It's very funny, the story is very Barbara-centric so far. Very interestingly. Are Tuesday and Bonnet the same person? The current answer seems to be no, but I still have some reservations. Next, the secret of this motel. She turns to the next page. My arcane skill only takes effect when I touch someone who's dreaming. When I entered that dream, I had one hand on Tuesday and the other on the floor.
I think.
And she just said she never dreams, so... Oh, so she was in the ooh. That thought didn't even cross my mind, so she was potentially in the dream of the motel? Ooh. That would make more sense. The motel dreaming about...
child.
No, the motel potentially dreaming about Tuesday's death. Oh, my sweet child. Have you figured it out? Then maybe it was the dream of a ghost? The ghost of someone who died in this motel? Close. She's getting close. She sighs in disappointment and steps away from the keyhole. Silly child. As if agreeing with her, the other doors in the hallway open and close synchronously.
Hey.
Quiet now. We have guests. The door beside her opens and spits out a spider. Leave them. She could use a few spiders to keep her company. You've done well, little one. You can come with me. She disappears into the dark hallway. She really has that hotel under her thumb. Damn. Really listens to her like a well-behaved child. Ooh. Alright. Silent night.
Oh,
So our sweet, silly little sheep girl still couldn't figure out what was going on. It's far more interesting than a simple motel murder. The truth is, well...
this is how the story started.
Oh, we are getting the backstory to this, huh? Through this, okay. Huh. Who is this? Explore the motel front desk. Okay. This is the haunted motel everyone's been talking about. Oh, it's her. Oh, it's her, but with a braid? Wow. It doesn't seem all that scary. Look, let's take a look around. Ah. A not made version of Tuesday. Interesting. I see notes. Let's see the first one. Oh. Spooky cutscene. Wow. She looks normal. Besides the pale complexion, she looks normal. That is crazy. Okay. Hello, is anyone there? I heard you're looking for a new mate. No reply. The girl walks to the front desk. A blank application form is lying on it. Name, this should do. Tuesday. Sounds like a criminal alias, but more friendly. The name of the girl who ran away from home and broke into a haunted motel. Interesting. So is this your backstory then, huh? Interesting. If that is the truth, then okay. Very interesting backstory for her, running away from home. Watch out, there's a man-eating monster hiding in this motel. It's always been by your side. Ooh! The handwriting on the paper is a mess, but you can sense the intense fear that was written with. Nice. TV? Oh, actually works. The old TV shows only static, flickering constantly. Who turned on the TV? Huh? Oh boy, motel corridor, check each door. Okay. Oh. Maybe I should check the rooms. There might be someone staying here. Sure. I can use the... Why can I move this? Huh? Okay. I guess I'm gonna see if I need this for something. The door is tightly shut. After knocking, faint laughter comes out from inside. Okay. The door is tightly shut. After a faint sobbing comes out from inside. Okay. Nope. I am out. Next door. The door is tightly shut. After knocking, faint whispers come out from the inside. The doors in the hallway won't open. Maybe I should check back at the front desk. Okay, return back. Oh. I think I'm gonna need the chair. Excuse me, can anyone help me? I'm hungry and tired. Hello, I'm here for the job. I filled out the form downstairs. There is no sound but the echo of her own voice. She knocks on every door, but not a single one opens. Boring. A small noise grabs her attention. She looks around. Not in shock or surprise, but in a kind of curious glee. Oh, the red door. Standing in front of the source of the sound, she bends over to look through the keyhole. Oh hi, you're back. Nice! Screams pour out of the doorway and in the hallway. They quickly merge into one solid sound, rattling her eardrums. And mine! Oh, do you need something? How can I help you? My apologies for the noise. I didn't mean to inconvenience you. She is not fazed. Even before all this, she is not fazed. Oh my, what a warm welcome. These must be those so-called man-eating monsters. They're too fast. Perhaps going to the front desk isn't the best idea. Escape from the monsters. Okay, let's see, how do they move? Maybe I can use those objects to block their way. Oh, they move 2 at a time, huh? Alright. Oh, a door just appeared. The red door. Is this a welcome ceremony or a clumsy laid trap? Oh, in we go. Oh, good. Escape from the monster. Okay. Okay. Oh, really? I need to go from here? Alright. I thought the closet is gonna come into play for something, but no, okay. The first time interacting with it, I thought it's gonna be one of those hide in the closet or some kind of thing. She stops. Oh, how generous. There's a room for me already. A door has appeared beside her, red as a fresh cut. She opens it. Beautiful room. What a beautiful place. It's like I'm in a beating heart. Too bad I can't feel your rhythm in my hand, but I can touch you. Huh. Is it me who's trembling? Or you? I would say the baby. She caresses the floor, occasionally pulling and twisting the fabric in her amusement. It's definitely the baby that's shitting its pants. I mean, you're the first one who is like, ooh, what is this? The stories of the disappearances have spread pretty far. Some say there's a gang around these parts. Others say a bear or some other wild animal. I even heard stories about a killer clown and a murderer in a bunny suit. No one dares go out at night anymore, especially young lovers. Doesn't matter how beautiful the moon is. And despite all these stories, no one has ever stopped to think that the motel itself could be the culprit. Is it because the thought has never come to their minds, or that it seemed too ridiculous to be possible? She stands up, releasing the fabric from her palm. The answer is simple. They're afraid, just like you're afraid of me right now.
Oh, my sweet child.
I know exactly what your fear is. You're like a child holding his breath in this room. Yeah. Hold on. In this room and staring wide-eyed into the darkness. Oh, this is still auto-scrolling. He's staring at the crack beneath the door. The light from the hallway always shone there, but now it's gone. Dark. What's blocking it? Who's out there? The wall and floor press tightly against one another, producing a sound akin to grinding teeth. Daddy? Mama? Is that you, older brother? Are you here to kiss me goodnight? Is that her actually thinking of her actual family? The door stays silent and the crack stays dark. His mind races as he tries to make sense of what's happening. Or is she like empathetic right now to what is racing through the, in quotes, child's mind. Maybe it's a rat or a kitty cat that hopped. Okay, that was sudden. Hi. Or a kitty cat that hopped in through the hallway window. That's so much auto-scrolling, holy hell. Bang, a window slams closed in the distance. Finally, the light returns beneath the doorway. And in the dim light, he realizes he made a mistake. Whatever it isn't outside the door, it's in his room. Gusts of wind surround her in a fearful, painful howl.
Yes.
Yes, fear often comes from the loss of control, from the unknown.
But...
Poor child, facing all that with nothing but a blanket to defend himself. He spent that night with eyes wide open, but once the morning light came, there was nothing but an empty coat. Lying in front of the door. She hears footsteps coming toward her. But that coat wasn't his, nor was it any of his family's. Who left the coat on his bedroom floor? He still wonders to this day. Intriguing. I can tell that you're still a child yourself, needing care and companionship. Maybe you could use a maid to tell you bedtime stories and a friend to spread fear for you. What do you say? A cool soft touch climbs up her pinky finger. With a few tweaks, the story could be quite different. The child comes home late, enters his room, and before he can turn on the light, feels two eyes staring at him through the darkness. Both are terrified. Neither one dares look away. Their two worlds have somehow collided. She recognizes what's gripping her pinky finger as a child's hand. Oh, and she took shape for a moment to the maid, huh? Until the boy finally plucks up the courage to reach for the... Holding his breath, he pushes down to see... Ah, nice! His exact face. See, this time... Jesus Christ, the zoom. This time the fear comes from the unknown, the doubt itself, or at least something disguised as oneself. Alright, that was nicely spooky. That was very nicely spooky, I like that. The little hand lets go of her pinky. She hears the footsteps hurry away and disappears into the other side of the room. Leave it to Tuesday to freak the ever-loving shit out of a living, spooky entity as good lord. This woman is something else entirely. You shouldn't easily trust someone, especially when they're too similar to you. But I'll stay here and tell you everything I've learned from the outside world. She spins one story after another, like a patient mother soothing a naughty child. A knock on the door interrupts her. Oh, who could that be? She opens the door. So long? Can I help you? The gaunt lady in front of her doesn't answer. Instead, she starts to unbutton the maid uniform she's wearing. Soon the dress is off. She neatly folds it and puts it down next to the door. Without a word, she turns around and leaves. Well. The windows of the entire motel creak open and close, and the sound of rustling and scratching emanates from within its walls. Oh, was that the current maid that was working for the hotel? Was she on the point of just exhaustion, waiting for someone to take her place? I mean, I'll believe that. she realizes this is an expression of its joy. So, I mean, okay, yeah, makes sense that someone was working here or taking care of the baby, essentially. Feeding it. But, I guess the baby found someone it's way more pleased with and is now ecstatic about it. Thank you kindly. I'll take over from here. Tuesday bows deeply to the now former motel maid and picks up the uniform she left. From now on, she will be the maid of the motel and the owner of a house that feeds on fear. Damn. Does the story end there? Oh no. After all, this motel is far older than I am. It has its own wisdom. It approved of me, but it didn't fully trust me yet. Be patient, dear. The time will come. Lucky for you, the time is now. Look. Uh-huh. What now? Sir, did you call? It's a motel maid. Please open the door. Sir? No response. She puts her hand on her chest. Her heart is beating faster than usual. Because she's excited. She's always been good at peering through keyholes. She's done this since she was a child. The weight of her body makes the door groan and creak. There's a faint scrapping sound coming from behind it. Oh, hi. We're really using this a lot now. This is one of those things, the first time it happened, it kinda did like jump probably my heartbeat by like a smidge for once. And now it's just like, hi. How's it going? Poke. Oh. She's also used to the sight of a dead person's eyes. Another poor guest. Rip. Rip another motel visitor. Alright. Very fascinating story. Success! I forgot I was doing a minigame. I will not lie. Halfway through that, I forgot that there was a minigame in that. Alright. A strange guest. Alright. Are we gonna get now to the Manus maybe? As well a tiny bit?
How many times have I told you not to eat things off the floor?
Several guests have asked me where Miss Jaden's gone. It's getting difficult to come up with excuses. You promised to let some guests leave here alive so that the stories about us would go further, remember? But now between you eating them and those cultists sacrificing the rest, soon we won't have any guests left. I mean, that's quite the understanding or agreement you have between each other. Or just kill some people that come here. Actually, I wonder if she is going down kind of like a vigilante route where she's letting good people go, and people who are criminals she's just sacrificing to the hotel. The wall shakes in dissatisfaction. This is not open for discussion.
No more eating dead guests. You hear me?
Don't get involved with the guests' problems. Let them figure things out themselves. The sound of hurried footsteps echoes in the wall, disappearing into the distance. Tuesday leaves the room in silence. You tell the baby
had
hotel.
Our quarrels, but that was a long time ago.
Uh-huh. How did we solve the issue? Let me think. I suppose there was a little conflict. Uh-huh. That sounds more than a little conflict. Someone got stabbed. Ow. Who is this now? Miss Tuesday.
Oh, do be careful, ladies. The blood will be impossible to remove once it seeps through the carpet and soaks into the floorboards.
But don't worry yourselves. I'm the maid. It's my job to clean these kinds of things. Sorry, I suppose I'm feeling chatty today. My apologies for bothering you. Actually, I wanted to thank you for cleaning up after us and for giving us a place to stay. I wonder if this is the Manus members now. Tuesday steps over the body lying on the ground, as if it were a fallen branch rather than a dead person. She sees the fleeting look of fear in the woman's face and smiles. This is her first reward of the day. But something else catches her eye.
What's this?
Is that me? Is this a vision of my future? The figure slouched against the doorframe is indeed her. The puddle of blood beneath her has painted the floor a dark red. There's a knife sticking out of her chest. She reaches for the wound. It's soft and warm beneath her fingers. Interesting. I would use a butter knife to kill someone. It can barely cut a slice of bread. Look, ma'am, as long as it's pointy, it will do the job. A faint voice comes from behind her. Miss Tuesday?
Yes? Is there anything else you need? You're shaking.
Why is the last sentence the voice? I can tell by your voice. Entranced by the sight of her own dead body, she answered without turning back. That smile, I've seen it before.
Is that you? Christine from the farm.
Christine, that name is coming back. Tuesday turns around to meet the woman's eyes. She ignores the knife clutched in her shaking hand. Oh, you remember that girl? Of course I do. She scared the crap out of Tonks. Tonks? That's a name. He still won't go into the forest alone. Ever since that day, he's talked about the eyes in the forest. That if he went in, his eyes would be pulled out and hung in the branches. Hi? Me? Oh, you shouldn't have came. What? And Jacob still thinks there's a ghost in his attic too. I've been in my own attic the other day. There's nothing up there. Shut up.
I'm sorry to hear that. She never wanted to ruin anyone's life.
I know. She takes a step forward.
It was her life that was ruined. She could have gotten married, lived in a cabin near the farm, and visited her parents anytime she'd liked. They never should have let those two fugitives escape. Those monsters even shot the kids.
Jesus.
Blood drenched the couch.
No one ever saw Christine again. There were all kinds of rumors that she was killed and dragged off somewhere, or that she ran away and starved in the fields, or even that she led the fugitives there herself. But I guess you came here, huh? I understand, given what happened.
Oh.
Isn't that all you wanted to say? She maintains a polite smile. Do I know you?
This is a small town, so stories travel fast. But how do you know it so well? Could you elaborate a little about the blood-soaked couch, the cup of coffee on the table that was so turbid that it was almost unrecognizable, and the broken nails dug into the floorboards? Where did you see all these? I saw it through the slit in the lock.
It was terrifying. I couldn't help but imagine if I were the victim. Her cheeks flush red. You don't remember me? We were friends. We lived in the same town. I was there when you told us the story about the eyes in the forest. Her voice shakes, together with the knife she's holding. We played together. We had fun together. You were the bravest of us all. What are you doing here? Trying to avenge your family or something? Look!
Be careful.
Something's wrong with this house. Every night, I saw Jaden's eyes near the bed. In the dark corners. In the wall.
Give me a moment. Is this woman talking to Tuesday, or rather the story that is being told, by the guest here, like a backstory on Tuesday? We were friends, we lived in the same town, I was there when you told us the story about the eyes in the forest, okay. It was her life that was ruined, she could have gotten married, lived in a cabin near the farm, and visited her parents anytime she'd liked. They never should have left those fugitives escape. Those monsters even shot the kids. Blood drenched the cloth. No one ever saw Christine again. There was all kinds of rumors that she was killed and dragged off somewhere, or that she ran away. Okay. But I guess you came here. Yeah, she's addressing her directly. So I'm guessing Christine is Tuesday's real name, if this is insinuating that whole thing. I mean, quite honestly, if this is actually her backstory, like for real, that her family got pretty much murdered entirely by someone who stayed at their estate, that would explain quite a lot about her behavior. She experienced some deep dang trauma in that case. Anyway.
His face torn apart and smeared on the wall, his mouth mumbling about the murder on the farm. That reminds me. You look just like poor Christine.
It's okay, Christine. Don't hurt me. I can introduce you to them and they will bless you. You can be one of us. You can be enlightened. Or maybe she is mistaking her. If she's saying right now that she looks like Christine. You must be terrified by the nightmare. Should I walk you around? Perhaps that'll make you better.
Don't! Stay away! Please!
I can share their ritual with you. I'll keep the secret for you. I remember. Jaden recognized you here and disappeared shortly after. And those rumors, it can't be a coincidence. Your whole family being killed when you just happened to be out.
It's a crying shame that I didn't die with them.
Oh, maybe it is a real story. Oh, I won't do anything to you now, but I can't make any promises about later. So run, Missy. Run away while you still can. She's step by step. Tuesday walks toward the quivering knife until its tip is pressed against her chest. As fear overtakes her, she drops the knife and rushes down the stairs. Tuesday sighs, bending over to pick it up.
This knife is far too blunt to hurt anyone.
Tuesday, I hate to say this again, but this thing is pointy. And it's thin. It doesn't matter if it's not sharp. As long as the pointy end goes to the flashy thing, it will do damage. Please, ma'am. Aren't you the horror expert? She hears the front door open and slams shut. The footsteps fade into the fields outside. Laughter echoes from the walls around her.
I didn't tell you the story so you could pull a prank on me.
Nor use them to drive away useful guests. She feels the floor shaking as if a child is running on the ceiling downstairs. Even if you scare all those cultists away, my mind won't change. So stop eating and killing them, okay? It's not funny. And please try making up a better story next time. Alright, you can do whatever you want with this body, but this is the last time. Understand? There will be no next time. A door slams shut behind her. She ignores the motel's bad temper, putting the knife away and fixing her hem as if nothing has happened. Then she steps over her own body. Alright. Okay, so yeah, if that is her actual backstory, then like if it's a story that was told that she told the motel, and the motel is just using the story to scare people now. Ooh. That is quite the backstory, lady. Such a naughty child. Oh well, the day's work isn't done yet. Uh-huh. The door is tightly shut. From behind it comes the faint sound of chewing. Nice! Oh, she's carrying the baby now, huh? The door is shut. Tightly and can't be budged. The door is shut tightly and can't be budged. Okay, same thing. Did it think this illusion would scare me? How cute. Okay. Oh, are we stuck in the same corridor? I see. Am I back in the same hallway again? This one of your new pranks? How dull. Okay, what's on the paper? There's a never-ending hallway in the motel. If you accidentally find yourself in it, be sure to follow these rules. Excuse me? Pay attention to any unusual things in the corridor, including changes in the core, or doors that suddenly appear or open. Also, the thing that appeared at the end of the previous sentence and then disappeared was probably just the code responsible for the text scrolling in. Whoops. If you notice anything abnormal, immediately turn back. If nothing seems out of place, proceed. Rumor has it that people who enter this corridor are never seen again. Where do they go? Who knows? Okay, I'm literally now playing an anomaly game, aren't I? So the first one, maybe this one right now is a control room, and now I just have to look for changes, and if I spot a change, go back. If it's fine, go forward. What is this, Exodate? I like it. Okay, 3 doors, 3 green outlines, 3 blue, all brown, dead body there. Eyes all on. I don't know if this can change. Well, just gonna go through. Looks the same to me again. Oh, now we have a red door. Now we go back. This always looks different from the last. From now on, I'll need to be extra careful about every decision I make. Yep, there is a red one, so we go back. Okay, and now it's normal again. Yep. That is definitely not normal. Run, run, run. I'm legitimately just playing Exodate. Okay, also not normal. Going back. Also not normal in different positions. Ah, normal. Success! Yay! I did it! I never played an anomaly game myself, but I do like watching people play them. They're fun. Okay. Christine's baby. Christine's baby, huh? Oh, good, the twins. And then? Did they make up? Who the hell is this? What about the kid in the walls? Oh, it's not in the walls. It's the motel itself. Anyway, eventually we found a way to resolve the conflict between us. It formerly belonged to me.
And I decided to be its caretaker.
Huh. Is this part maybe her at the foundation just telling ghost stories right now to the people there? That would be funny. This naughty child won't stop chasing me, and this place is just too spacious. I need to block the path ahead. Oh, okay, cutscene. I once found a notebook left by the previous owner. She got lost, wandered in here thinking it was just a haunted house. Poor girl had nowhere to go, so she decided to stay. Do not enter doors that appear out of nowhere. Do not reply to the voices, they aren't real. Do not answer late night room service calls. There are more rules like this. She wrote them all down, as if living in this motel was some kind of game.
Oh, did she really believe that following these rules would keep her safe?
Tuesday nudges the body on the floor with her foot. Sneering, scratching sounds come from the walls. Look at you, creating all these illusions as if you can predict my miserable fate.
That I'd fall to the floor, scratching my throat, and gasping for breath.
Okay, yeah, so Christine really seems to be her name, if the hotel is using it to provoke her or scare her with it. Interesting.
Suffocated by an eyeball.
Yummy. Ah, you again, hi. What did I see? What made me do this? It must have been those... Oh, that's your eye now. Hey, that's you. It must have been those blinking eyes outside, huh? Oh. And that went away. Okay, didn't miss much. The last sentence on screen was a ridiculous story like those she once told to scare her friends. Okay. Right. Oh, and now we have a spooky ghost. Run away! Yep, had a feeling it's gonna be this. Oh, boom. Close. Oh, back in this thing? Oh, I need to get to here, huh? These cabinets seem sturdy. They won't break easily. I should make use of them too. Oh, now I can use these, huh? Oh boy. Well, this thing doesn't give a damn about the cabinet. I can't get to the bathroom. This illusion's in the way. If I find another illusion, it should reveal a new path. Uh-huh. Well, leave that here and go down. There are many doors in the hallway. Footsteps pitter-patter behind her. Nobody knows what's behind each of them.
Perhaps there's a butcher with a paper bag on his head, or a chupacabra with dry, matted hair.
Uh-huh, yeah. Referencing our stuff from this game, nice. Or maybe there's a wandering ghost spying on the living through the keyhole. Again with the keyhole.
Christine.
Oh, more of the Christine stuff. There are no windows here, but the wind still blows.
Oh,
I can hear voices in it. Someone's calling out.
Christine. Christine.
Her parents are missing their child, and her siblings are missing their older sister. She steps into the shadows.
Poor child, so far from home. Like a piece of flesh that's been torn from the body. She should be placed back in the wound.
Reunited with her family. A dull pounding sound comes from the wall beside her. Or perhaps she should hide in the nearest room. Just like this. And there's another body. Yep, there's the other body. Oh my god, so much shit. Oh, okay. Okay, I can live with that.
No, that's not it. This room is far too small to hide in. And my pursuer is everywhere.
Christine.
Uh-huh. Stop talking into the fan.
That's a loud one. What should I do? Hide under the bed? Or make a run for it? Things won't end well if I stay here. Look.
She studies her own twisted face in the mirror.
I hope I'll never make that face.
Alright. Thing Tuesday. Oh, maybe the bathroom's a safer place. The walls there are thicker, and it doesn't like water.
Uh-huh. The vase on the cupboard falls to the floor and shatters.
It's here, in this room with me. Luckily, there's a public washroom outside. I better lead it there. This disobedient child has to learn a lesson.
So we're back to this whole thing. Whenever the child acts up, it needs to be disciplined, huh? Okay, why did it attack the chair for no reason? I mean, I don't mind, it slowed it down, but that was funny. This chair. This chair in particular.
But I have to get through this door first.
The doorknob won't turn. No matter what she tries, it won't budge. Hell nah. Laughter rings in the room.
Who shut the door?
Hello. She bends down to look through the keyhole, just as expected.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear.
Don't eat off the floor. And certainly don't spit them out again.
I'm getting pretty tired of you blocking doors with dead bodies.
She takes a few steps back and leans, preparing to ram the door open with her body. Ready?
My apologies, Mr. Jaden.
You know, for a woman of that body stature, ramming through a door that supposedly is being also held back by a body on the other side, respect. That would shatter your shoulder otherwise if you were anyone but as abnormal as you are. Probably. Actually, she isn't even an Arcanist, is she? I don't remember. I don't think the story brought it up, did it? I think she's just a regular ass human. Or am I misremembering?
But curiosity killed a cat. Maybe you should quit staring through keyholes.
The destination is at the end of the hallway. All she has to do is run and keep running. Jesus Christ. Uh-huh, back in the hallway, are we? Yep. Alright. Well. Will I need this? Hopefully not. Run. 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 Up straight way to the bathtub. Keep going.
These walls are thick enough to hold it off. But this door could be easily broken, and I don't have time to barricade it. What else do we have here? A mirror. Everyone knows you shouldn't look into the mirror in a horror story.
How about shattering it? She might be able to use a shard to defend herself, but she also might hurt herself in the process. Then she recalls that handy little thing. Christine, hi. I'm actually surprised I didn't make the baby say Christine in some kind of weird fashion. She turns around to face the door.
This is the obvious weak point. It's most likely to break in through here. Watch your feet and stand firm. You don't want to fall like that vase. What a mess that would be.
Her heart pounds in her chest. It's beating at a familiar pace, like when she looked down at the farm from the hill and saw the townsfolk panicking after another bloody murder. Is this the thrill of escaping death? No, it's more than that. Is it more than that? Face your fear. Alright, facing fear. Poke. Well, fear has been faced.
The townsfolk were compelled by their curiosity, but even so, they didn't dare look at your bodies.
Daddy, Mama, my younger brother, and my dear little sister. You've no idea how quickly people crumble in the face of fear.
She clings to...
I went into Tuesday voice all of a sudden. She clings to the tool with her clammy hands. It's a silver table knife, the kind that can bend easily. It isn't threatening at all. Throw it away. What can a blunt knife do? Again, it can still poke.
Fear is a warning.
It protects us from danger. Our fear of fire protects us from getting burned. Our fear of heights stops us from falling. Most of the time, fear comes from our imagination. Countless unknowns and endless possibilities swim around in there.
What's hiding in the dark? What'll happen next? Whose footsteps are those echoing behind me?
When we don't have the courage to face it, fear overtakes us.
Fear is surrender. Succumbing to fiction, to imagination.
She repeats the name, Christine. Christine herself is a tiny silver knife. Oh, hi.
And frightening others is defying your fear.
But sharper than anything.
Oh, what a sweet moment to defeat the undefeatable.
Interesting. Interesting, huh? So is this why she is the way she is? As in why she is so obsessed with fear and the fear of others? Because she is fighting her own fear that way, in a sense, I guess. Interesting.
I forgive you. Because you need me. A maid to tell you bedtime stories and a friend to spread fear.
You need a mother.
A mother to teach you, raise you, and also scold you when necessary.
A person who will teach you how to properly play with fear. Someone who will keep you from fire and water and all the rest of life's dangers.
I'm sure you realize by now that your little tricks don't work on me.
She touches the floor and feels the beating pulse of the motel.
Fear comes from the unknown, so I need you to take a visible form. Then I can keep my eye on you at all times. So...
I wish you were small enough for me to cradle you in my arms.
A bundle of swaddling cloth appears on the floor in front of her. She picks it up.
See? Fear isn't so scary. Good child. Good.
Holy hell. Oh boy. She really became the mom of this place. Damn. Alright. Number 7, the shepherdess? Alright. Phew.
Story time's over, children. Close your eyes. I'm going to turn on the light.
Oh my god, strobe effect. Ow, my eyes. Okay, she was telling stories to people in the suitcase. Alright, her little audience doesn't hesitate to give her all the praise and applause. Followed by lots of questions. After all, children are very curious. Before Tuesday can answer any of them, one voice cuts through the chatter. Oh, TTT! Hi!
Finally, I'm almost out of battery. I hope this is our last story time.
While she's complaining, Poltergeist leans against her.
What is that?
Excuse me? I'm not a wall, you know? Oh, sorry, I'm just a little scared.
Crackling noises fill TTT's screen.
You seem to have something to say, little ones.
She smiles and looks at the huddling children. Oh, La Source is here?
It's a teeny tiny bit scary. Next time I'm in a forest, I'll have to be on the lookout for those eyes.
I will do my best.
To figure out what's going on.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry. Of course, August. August telling any story to August is just like, I don't understand. Oh, he doesn't get it, and that's a good thing, actually.
Will I go hungry if I live in the walls too? I want to play with it. Do I have to go into the walls to play with it?
Huh?
Maybe it doesn't need food like us elfin. Still, not needing or not eating are two different things. I wouldn't say no to a slice of Miss Bunny's apple pie.
Tuesday smiles. It seems the children's thoughts have already moved elsewhere.
Oh, I can make some desserts too. Let's see, we have 6 children here. 6?
The twins.
That's not right. That's not right. Oh, that's right. 8, including Miss TTT, who came to play us a movie, and that girl under the sheet next to her.
Now, children, why haven't you spoken to our new friend there? Behind you.
Oh god. Stop scaring the children.
There's someone behind us.
Lasaurus feels a kind of pressure coming from the back of the sofa.
Come on, join us. Here, use this napkin to wipe your face.
Look at you. There's blood all over your face.
Uh-huh.
Should we take a look? On the count of 3.
1.
She's just trying to scare us.
2.
It's okay. It's okay.
3. They take a deep breath and turn around. It's Barbara.
Hello. I didn't want to interrupt you, so...
The room falls silent. Barbara pushes through despite the awkward atmosphere.
Hello, Tuesday. I brought you your dollhouse.
Dollhouse?
Thank you. Just put it on the table there.
Just as she puts it on the table, Barbara feels someone pulling at her jacket.
Wow.
Goodness me, you're a sheep. Can we play together? I really like your fur. It's so curly and pretty.
The other children quickly surround this new friend. Dollhouse. Dollhouse, huh? Like, right now I'm just thinking, like, did the motel miniaturize itself? Dollhouse?
Looks like they're getting along well. Good. Didn't want to scare those lovely children off. That little bit of mystery was just right. Alright, it's time for you and I had a chat.
She walks over to the stack of TVs and knocks on the top one.
Where's that little girl who was with you just now? She said she said there were too many people here and ran away. Maybe she's hiding somewhere. Anyway, I helped you a lot this time. I bet you really regret selling me now, huh? Where else could you find such a useful, well-designed and perfect for a motel TV?
Yes.
Huh. That was interesting.
You're right. The other TVs I bought never worked properly. I rarely use them. I couldn't have finished the story without you. Thank you. Oh, it's fine. If you really want to thank me, how about you tell me some secrets? I know you must have...
Interesting, the, like, color tone shift with TTT here. Like, for one, she's highlighted and then she isn't highlighted all of a sudden.
I know you must have a load of them. Motels are one of the most juicy places for gossip, just like schools and restaurants. I haven't heard anything yet about the motel you once stayed in.
But...
I do have something else to tell you.
Uh-huh. Also, was TTT insinuating that she was once... that she once stayed in a hotel? That looks like Barbara again.
That TV seems like it could fetch quite a price.
It's a phone call about TV business. Okay, not Barbara, that's someone else. Alright, just sneak it out when no one's around. It said that there's a talking ghost living in it. An eye's peering through the keyhole.
She's no ghost.
She quietly gets to her feet. Ensuring she doesn't make a sound. Huh, was TTT in this hotel at one point? Really?
What should I do now? It's not proper to kick out the guest. And it's not appropriate to keep a child at home forever, no matter how well behaved she is. Oh, didn't a guest mention that there is a market nearby? Yes, she said it was crowded, full of Arcanist customers. That might be a good choice.
Uh-huh. Didn't expect TTT lore out of this story. So you sold me on purpose?
Oh,
Well, weren't you the one always saying the motel was too dark and creepy? I thought it'd be better if I sold you to someone reliable, and the foundation was just that. It's thanks to them that we can talk face to face now. Alright,
Huh. Wow. Interesting. I did not expect TTT lore here. Okay.
Someone's knocking at the door. But the door isn't closed. See? The children left it open when they left. What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
Oh, I need to go. Tell me more secrets next time, okay? Bye!
The TV screens turn off in an instant.
she's still so afraid of ghost stories. Just when I thought she was getting used to them.
The dollhouse on the table shakes a little. Oh, yeah, the dollhouse, I think, is definitely the motel. Okay. Very spoopy. Huh. I really did not expect TTT lore out of this thing. Very interesting. Well, I don't know the background about TTT outside of that she's, I guess, a soul trapped in a TV or something? Or a set of TVs? Huh. Okay. The double-sided mirror. Oh, mirror? Excuse me. Are we getting into that finally? Oh, I think we're getting into that finally. What the hell? Okay, Vertin, hi.
This should be the right time. Tuesday, are you there?
Again, there is no response.
Am I too early? Or perhaps I'm late?
No.
Or maybe she didn't hear me.
She knocks one more time. This time, her knock is answered.
It took you 5 minutes and 23 seconds to open the door. Longer than I expected.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I didn't know you were taking the time.
Is there any reason for that?
Oh,
Oh, I was catching up with an old friend. You really scared her with your knocking.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
I was a little preoccupied watching her reaction. My apologies. How's your test going? Anything you'd like to share with me? With Miss Barbara's help, we've managed to finish the mobility test.
Uh-huh.
It seems the suitcase weakens the connection between the motel and the outside world. The dollhouse structure and furnishings are an exact replica of the original motel. I can feel it shaking when Miss Barbara moves, but not so much that I lose my balance.
No.
So in conclusion, there's no need to take extra measures to restrain the dollhouse. Which I'm sure Miss Villa will be glad to hear. Wonderful. Then it's safe for those lively, curious children. My child could use some friendly playmates. It's a win-win then. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes? It's about your suitcase. Is it a similar existence to my child?
oh,
That's an interesting food for thought. Like, isn't it a entity that is alive? Ooh. I didn't even think about that. To be fair, I didn't even think about that because entity is like a whole building. Haven't really been something that come up really often in this story so far. Like possessed objects and stuff, sure. But an entire building, I think this is a first actually.
Oh, you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Tuesday studies her face, looking for any signs of hesitation. Good luck finding that on her face, Miss Poker Face over there.
Didn't you ever worry that I wouldn't open the door for you? Anyway, I know we're going to spend a long time together, so I told it not to play any pranks on you.
but
But I didn't expect it to be so obedient.
The swaddling cloth in her arms stirs.
good child.
There,
Good.
there. I'm not blaming you, sweetie. Truth is, Miss Vertin, I find you rather intriguing. You're so young, yet you're steady as a rock.
You're not afraid of separation or of being left alone. You don't seem to fear unknown dangers either. Even now, I don't see a hint of fear in you.
Oh, of course that would fascinate you. We've established that in a previous episode. Where you were really fascinated by her in that moment. Her pale face blushes, like a silver knife reflecting the candlelight.
This is rare indeed.
Are you really never afraid?
Is she never afraid? never is a strong word. It means not even once before, and not ever after.
No. I've certainly had my fearful moments, and perhaps there'll be more to come. But I'm not afraid right now. As you said, fear comes from the unknown. And as we learn about the unknown, we conquer fear. You're welcome to stay here with us for more, if you're interested.
That is a good statement.
I see. You're confident. You must know yourself well.
Well, now that the story's come to an end, I wonder what people will do. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing it.
Ooh, nice little heartbeat at the end. What is fear? Is it a sound without a source, an indescribable creature, or a sword suspended by a single hair? Is it a mirror? Or a pair of eyes gazing into the abyss and the abyss staring back? Hey Abyss, how's it going?
Whatever may come, I wish you all the best.
And that's that. Alright, that was fascinating. That was... that is an achievement at bedtime. That was fascinating, huh? Yeah, alright. Yeah, the possibility of the suitcase being a entity that is alive really never crossed my mind. Or something similar to the motel, but maybe without a conscience? Potentially? Or maybe it has yet to form a conscience as well? Or maybe there was a conscience and it was just nullified somehow. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, also again, the sudden TTT lore was was out of nowhere. And the story did go a bit into her background and what happened to her family, essentially. Potentially. Again, if that is a true story, of course, if it's not like Tuesday coming up with a story, or just making up a story for the hotel, that is. Because again, from what was told here, she definitely told the hotel about sorry, I keep saying hotel. Told the motel about the whole story and everything, but she could have also just maybe embellished it a little. But then again, like I said at the beginning of this video, she doesn't really have a reason to lie about things. If she has a good story that can spook people, and especially if she has a good story that can spook even the hotel itself, yeah, why wouldn't she just tell the truth then? Because it just works. But very interesting. Very interesting. Indeed. Okay. Well, before I go and probably look it up on the wiki, with both Tuesday and Barbara's story from their character profiles, let me quickly go through the survey, I guess, for this. Right, actually, while I'm here, I might as well look up what her skills are, right? She's a debuffer, poison, and support. Okay. What are your skills? In mother's arms, nice. Exactly what a baby and any adult needs, and she makes sure all of those needs are met. That, I know what it means, but that is very kinkily written halfway through. Mass debuff. Inflicts Genesis damage taken 35% on all enemies for 2 rounds. Inflicts critical resist rate minus 50%. Minus 20 to targets in the poison status on all enemies for 2 rounds. Okay. Interesting one. The Horror's Delight. A seed of fear deeply planted and delightfully nurtured. 1 target attack, 455 mental damage. Inflicts 2 instances of poison on the target for 2 rounds. At the end of the round, deals the user's attack times 20% Genesis damage to the target, then inflicts 1 instance of the same poison. on another random legal enemy target if able. Repeating up to 4 times. Ah, nice. Please come on in. Relax, it's not... Oops. It's nothing but an empty room at the heart of terror. Nice. Mass attack, 225% mental damage to all enemies. Inflict 1 instance of poison for 2 rounds on the target's hit. At the end of each round, okay, Genesis damage to the target then deals an additional Tuesday's attack times number of instances of poison on the target. Interesting. Genesis damage then can critically hit to the target and at the same time deploys Array Horror Story Night for 3 rounds. Array effect. Poison effects on enemies do not decrease in duration on resolve. At the start of the enemy's round, resolve 1 round of their poison effect. After the array ends or is replaced, immediately resolve poison on all enemies. Okay. Burst the poison, huh? Interesting character. What are they giving me actually? They're giving me quite the poison team, huh? Jessica, Sotheby, and Isolde, huh? Very interesting. Who am I even fighting? Oh, the bathtub. The dead lady in the bathtub. Okay.
It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, that looks sick though. Below her, the cracked purple floor, which kind of vibes very well with Isolde's wavy purple stuff around her. Cool. Cool. Okay.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Nice, creepy.
Cradle.
Well, that was
The curtain.
certainly an interesting team. I've never played around with poison teams, so that was certainly interesting to go through. All right, and that is all of it. Yum. Only nice rewards. Okay, let me look up if I can then, on the wiki at least, find all of the character stuff from the character file for both Barbara and Tuesday. All right. The wiki has it, so let's go through this. Also, I scrolled down in the wiki to just see what the wilderness conversations are. Very interesting, just to abridge the thing with Vertin once again. She kind of goes over the whole thing, of the suitcase being alive and everything, calling it a child and so on and so forth. So she's really insinuating that the suitcase is actually alive. She has a unique conversation with Pickles, which is very funny. And it's as creepy as you think it is. I'm not gonna read it here, but I'm gonna leave the wiki entry for both her and later for Barbara as well in the description of the video, so you guys can check it out. But it's something, all right. Anyway, let's see. So first entry is always in style. It has always existed, from the haunted stables and outhouses of the Middle Ages to the ghost-plagued castles of Gothic literature. It constantly changed forms, waiting for more visitors, more nourishment. A ship then carried it across the ocean to the flourishing new world. Okay, so it comes somewhere from Europe, probably. At least that seems to be the earliest trace of it. Huh. In this land, there was never a shortage of legends, both old and new. It became an abandoned manor or a cabin in the woods. Cabin in the woods. Joyfully devouring every visitor from the wilderness, along with their screams and cries. The 20th century ushered in a new wave of stories. No one knew exactly where they came from. A friend of a friend, a transfer student, local oddities in the corner of a newspaper. Their themes vary from cars, ovens, videotapes, sewers to cities and the impending new millennium. These tales gain their own names in modern culture, urban legends. In them, it sensed something familiar, the taste of fear and the need for fear. And so it quietly laid its foundations in the dim morning light, growing a simple wooden porch and a flickering sign, laying down its creaking stairs. At dawn, drivers on Route 77 suddenly noticed a motel that was a little out of date. Now the motel needed a manager, of course. Okay, interesting. So yeah, it was around for quite a long while already. And it just adapts to the current space or time, which is very interesting because it does appear to be just an infant still, the way it's reacting and the way it's doing stuff. But when it comes to actually understanding its surroundings and adaptability, it really much has like a straight down to business instinct of, yeah, this is the times, this is what I need, this is what I'm gonna become. Okay, the next thing. Part 2, Southern Voices Clippings. 16th edition, Marriage Announcement. We are overjoyed to announce that Christine... some letters seem to have been crossed out, and some other letters have been crossed out here as well, will soon be exchanging their vows. Okay, so the redacted part here in the first one is her... Christine's surname, huh? Okay. The wedding will be held at Dallas Church on August 15th at 4 p.m. All friends and family are welcome to join them and witness this sacred moment. May the betrothed live in happiness and peace for now and always. Headline: Farm Tragedy. Okay. On the evening of July 30th, a farm south of 15 Oaks became the target of a brutal attack. 4 were killed on the spot and 1 victim died en route to the nearest hospital. Police investigations at this scene are reported to believe that the perpetrators are highly likely to be the 2 fugitive prisoners who escaped from Warwick Prison on July 19th, Patrick Jensen and Fidel Bello. Police Inspector Mendoza reminded county residents that Jensen and Bello are armed and extremely dangerous and should always come to know of their whereabouts. Should anyone come to know of their whereabouts, please call the police immediately. Okay, so yeah, I was right when I was thinking of, when they were talking about her backstory, that's probably what happened, huh? So that was a true story. 14th edition, Route 77 Oddities. Last weekend, Green Bear resident Margaret Jones claimed to have seen a ghost on Route 77, sparking a wave of discussion throughout the town. Meanwhile, an anonymous reader from 15 Oaks wrote in, claiming to have encountered unbelievably strange events while staying at a motel on the same highway. Okay. Okay, so yeah, she lived or didn't live? 4 were killed on the spot and 1 victim died en route to the nearest hospital. I'm trying to think, what was her family situation again from the story? Father, mother, of course. I think it was 2 siblings, right? So, yeah. Okay, yeah. I think it was 2 siblings, a brother and a sister, right? If I remember correctly. So yeah, she wasn't there when it happened. Alright. And part 3, the Utu interview. Dollhouse. Okay, starting with Pandora. It seems as though, more often than not, you prefer to present yourself in the role you play. What do you think roleplay has to do with fear? Oh, roleplay ain't no part of fear. It's merely laying a foundation for the stories. People will write the bulk of it themselves. They give it a plot and indulge in it. My role is just a guide. A waitress guiding her guests. And your motel? It's playing a role too, isn't it? Actors can always use a proper stage. When people step onto it, they naturally play the roles assigned to them. It is just a stage, nothing more. Like how people expect to see a simple, hard-working country girl in every farmhouse, or to see multiple rooms inside a suitcase. Sure.
Is that some kind of metaphor? I'm afraid I'm not an easy one to understand.
I'm afraid I'm not an easy one to understand. Okay, that's a sentence.
Oh, I'm just describing a motel, or a stage, or maybe a cute little suitcase. To me, it is just a tiny little dollhouse. A dollhouse that you could pick up with one hand.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, okay, from the interview here, I'm not really gleaning much new stuff outside of just reconfirming that yeah, she likes to roleplay, because part of the whole shtick of instilling fear in people is her actually hamming up the role of the person telling the story to instill fear in people. Okay, yeah, understandable. But anyway, with that, we move on to Barbara's one. This one I'm very curious about. Barbara, let's see, artificial life. So this is part 1. During the mid-20th century, advances in life sciences and biotechnology opened a new realm of possibilities. The double helix was unraveled, revealing a previously hidden path, the code to deciphering life itself. No one could resist clinging on to this hope, whether human or Arcanist. The term genetic engineering emerged in 1973 as biologists wove and pruned the strands of DNA, allowing modified results to be inherited almost without fail. Suddenly, the challenges of the past in agriculture, medicine, and basic biology research were swept away by new solutions. Naturally, attention turned to the classic academic subject, the mutual exclusivity of human and Arcanist bloodlines. This time, at a research institute in Scotland, scientists chose to take the power of creating life into their own hands, attempting to realize a dream that never came true. To balance these two bloodlines at a 50-50 ratio in a single life form. After going through 276 failures, the 277th experiment combined the genes of a female Arcanist volunteer and a female human researcher. The embryo formed in the lab was then transferred to the uterus of a Finn Dorset Eve. Okay. A baby girl was born, with the eye color of her human mother, the skin tone familiar to the Arcanist mother, and unexpectedly the head of a sheep, the third mother. Ah, this is the third mother. Okay, right. Okay. Huh. With the eye color of her human mother, the skin tone of the Arcanist mother. So yeah, very, very funny. They literally took the DNAs from two female donors. Very interesting. Her DNA ratio was a delicate balance of 60% Arcanist and 40% human. While it did not achieve the desired result, the method behind her birth was enough to attract the attention of countless academic and commercial organizations. A new miracle of life at the end of the 20th century. That's what people called her. Yep. That was a time indeed when the actual dolly cloning experiments happened. That definitely made the news. Alright, part 2. Oh yeah, quickly before I read part 2, I want to just say about the first paragraph here about the whole genetic engineering on plants and stuff like that. That is still a topic that is being discussed to this day, if it has or will have any kind of precautions on or repercussions on people down the line, because genetically engineered food that people consume, we are still consuming, and it's still going into our bloodstream, so who knows what kind of changes it can cause down the line, right? Several generations or even a couple of generations down the line. One of those things we're gonna have to see, I guess. Anyway, part 2. Boundless Dreamland. Her slender limbs lack any real strength, and her development was much slower than that of her peers. On the other hand, she achieved far higher scores in intelligence tests than children her age. These two facts were not particularly surprising. This combination of genes led to an early maturing brain and incomplete physical development, a risk that was already known from the very beginning. She would experience a much longer than usual childhood until her physical development stopped altogether. She had ethic lessons and other academic courses tailored to her special condition. She lived in a clean, sterile room accompanied by a portable music player. The volunteer mother visited her regularly. The researcher mother measured her data and recorded her growth, and the Eve mother stayed by her side, lapping at her fleas and nursing her. At night, she dreamt of a soft lawn she had only seen in books and videotapes, where her Eve mother waited for her and they roamed through the clouds together. Dolly, this is what grass tastes like. Dolly, you're my sweet little lamb. Dolly, this is simply wonderful. You must go to more places, see more lawns and more clouds, just like we saw in that dream. Okay. So the mother that gave birth to her called her Dolly. Again, sheep cloning experiments makes sense, right? Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, also her being a studio step doesn't really surprise if both her donor parents were literally nerds, right? If both her parents were literally scientists, it kind of makes sense if she inherited. I mean, she's pretty much kind of like a clone of both of them, so it makes even more sense that she would inherit like a predisposition to be naturally gifted at anything like that. Anyway, final thing, the interviews. Second interview. Okay, starting with Pandora. This isn't the first time you've let me interview you. No, ma'am. I remember the day we first met. And before that, you'd already been interviewed so many times. It's safe to say you're no stranger to having cameras and notebooks shoved in your face. Indeed, people are very interested in cloning and genetic engineering. I understand that. Okay, I read it correctly. The Institute's achievements are valuable both scientifically and commercially. I have a lot of visitors and no, I don't mind it at all. They're always very polite, and seeing new faces always makes me happy. So, is that why you chose to join Utu? To see new faces? I think this is something our readers would like to know. Oh, well, that's true to some extent. I want to learn everything I can about different people and different things, just like you did through the questions you asked me that day. Do you ever miss the Institute? Yes, sometimes. I'd really like to send them some postcards and some grass. I want to show them the world through my eyes. Huh. Very cute. I mean, yeah, despite the fact that she was pretty much genetically created and raised inside of a laboratory, it's still, it's still her birthplace, so her longing for it and wanting to see it again. I just wonder, how many years did pass? Actually, wait, while I'm on this page, considering I don't have Barbara, does it anywhere say how old she is? Oh, it says on the main page, a mixed work exhibited in the 1990s for an unknown length of time, completed in summer on July 5th. Originally exhibited at a research institute in Scotland and later toured worldwide. Okay, so they don't reveal her actual age. That's a bit of a bummer. I do wonder. Alright, but anyway, that will be everything, I guess, for this part then. Very interesting shit. Very interesting shit across the board. Not gonna lie, this spooky story had some very interesting backgrounds, even some insinuations towards stuff like the suitcase that Vertin carries around, so good stuff indeed. Alright, but I think this is where we're gonna wrap up this episode. This has gone on for long enough. It was very fascinating, very spooky, and I really enjoyed it. We'll see next time what Argus's story is gonna be about and what that one will tell us. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what that one is gonna be. By the way, I do know that more of the minigame unlocked as well, but considering this episode has gone on for long enough, I will leave that for next time, because I was also going through the files for Barbara and Tuesday, so this is already enough. I'm probably gonna record the first one when it unlocks somewhere by itself, and then maybe in the next episode I'm gonna combine the two mini stories into just a compilation at the end of the episode, or the beginning of the episode. We'll see how I'm gonna twist and turn it. But anyway, this will be it for this time, so thank you very much for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed. If you did so, please consider leaving a like, it would help out a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you want to support it more directly, memberships are open on the channel, and as I always say, no video will be behind a membership, it's purely there for support. So thank you very much to all the members already doing so, much appreciated. And as always, I hope you all have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.